we'll turn the table and all stuff.
Right.
But the point is, when they eventually find out they are losing, they are in a sinking boat, what should be a exit route, a way out? How to make it look like they were not defeated? How they will save face on this one?
Yeah, I don't think there is any way to save face on this. I think that's part of the problem. Trying to sort out what was the intelligence. It looks like what happened is the U.S. intelligence community, both the the two principal suppliers of information are the Defense Intelligence Agency and the Central Intelligence Agency. And then the intercepted communications that the NSA was picking up. It looks like both DIA and CIA from the outset were gathering information from the Ukrainians and then passing it on as this is reliable intelligence. And the Ukrainians were lying, manufacturing the facts. It was not being fact-checked in the United States. That was part of the problem. It's so shocking how incompetent the U.S. military advisors have been in this process. They freely admit that they helped plan and game out the Ukrainian counteroffensive that started in June. And so from the outset, you had both U.S. and Ukrainian officials touting, "Oh, we're going to launch a counteroffensive. We're going to do." Who does that? I mean, what professional, credible military person goes out and announces their plans in advance? No, you don't do that. That's why they call it, you have classified information. You didn't see Eisenhower and Montgomery in World War II announcing, "Boy, we can't wait to invade Europe, and we're going to invade in France somewhere, along the French coast. We're going to probably do it in June." They didn't do that.
Of course not.
But the Ukrainians did. The United States did. And then when they war gamed this thing out, and they recognized they were attacking defended, fortified positions. Well, one of the elements you absolutely have to have if you're going to attack a fortified, defended position is air power. You need to provide close air support. You need to have fixed wing aircraft that can come in, drop bombs, fire rockets, and in addition, provide helicopter support. Helicopters that can both attack enemy positions, tanks, as well as be used to recover wounded from the battlefield and cart them off. Ukraine had none of that. And they failed to properly anticipate the minefields that had been heavily salted by the Russians. So, I mean, you knew from the outset it was going to fail. I mean, myself, Doug McGregor, Scott Ritter, I think all of us, Brian Berletic, the number of us that were commenting on it in June, that, this was going to be a dud. That,
I see.
And there was. We weren't some geniuses. It's just, it was, we understood some certain basic fundamental principles about what you need militarily. When I read that Zaluzhny, as he changed the strategy, he goes, "Oh my God, we're losing all these armored vehicles and tanks. So I got a great idea. This shows you what a moron this guy is. We'll send our guys up like 3 kilometers from the attack point. We're going to have them get off the trucks and have them walk carrying an 80 to 90 pounds. So it's like 45 kilograms of weight in a backpack to get to the front line." Now, if all the armchair warriors sitting at home, they say, "Oh, what's so bad about that?" Okay, go put on 45 kilograms on your back and tell me how long you can last, how fast you can move, and then recognize that a lot of that weight will be, at least let's say half the weight will be from ammunition that you're carrying. And if you're firing a fully automatic rifle, guess what? You're going to use up that ammunition in about 30 minutes. So where do you get resupply from? Well, you don't have the trucks because they're not driving in there. So that means some guy's got to run back, grab another 40 kilograms worth of weight, and then cart it for you. How can you sustain any kind of offensive operation with that? Well, the answer is you can't. And again, you don't have to be Clausewitz or Sun Tzu to figure this out. And that this is why this whole thing has been a malevolent, deadly clown show, deadly for the Ukrainians.
It was pretty much the Operation Citadel of Ukraine, right?
Yeah,
they did it in despair, not to achieve anything. It was it was like attacking Kursk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Zaluzhny said that's Kursk.
Okay.
Zaluzhny said this. O Marcelo, Davidson, vocês querem? Eu acho que estamos com 1 hora. Acho que vocês querem fazer mais alguma pergunta?
Yeah. Well, just to make a parenthesis also about what you just said, Larry. Farinazzo just today launched a video about the situation in Venezuela and the hysterical Brazilians saying, "Oh, we have this equipment or that equipment that if Venezuela invades Brazil, we can take care of everything." And the first thing he mentions that you have logistics, you have equipment that you have to drive here and there. You have energy issues. You have
right.
1,000 of issues.
They will turn off the light.
Yeah. Basically shut down.
It will be the darkness.
It will be the quickest war
Roraima
ever.
doesn't have a net of electricity. We don't have energy in Roraima. It's all thermal.
It comes from Venezuela.
Our energy comes from Venezuela.
Yeah.
Indeed.
In north of Brazil, all the energy comes from Venezuela.
I thought a lot of the electricity came from Itaipu. You know, the
Them far away.
Not integrated. The north is not integrated with the south.
Oh, okay.
Brazil
all right.
is a rich country.
Yeah.